Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna do a tutorial on how I did my vector. Uh, so yeah, let's get started. So I basically took this picture. I just googled girl, and this is what came up. Because I didn't want to do a dude, because that would be pretty gay. Or not gay, but I guess I can't say that. So basically all you do is you take the pen tool and basically start outlining. I mean, really that's all it is. It's just very time consuming, so I'm not going to do the whole photo, but I'm going to teach you like the technique to be able to do a whole photo. And it doesn't matter if it has text on it or whatever like that. But, so what you do is you take your pen tool, and if you have a PC, Control-Shift-N, and it'll create a new layer. And I'm just going to go in and make this the lips. So this is going to be my layer of lips. And try to choose a color that's pretty similar. This is the technique for shapes like this, and then I'll do the outline. I'll tell you how to do that next. So basically, all you do is go through and use your pen tool. If you really want me to do a tutorial on the pen tool, I can. But you can basically just click and drag, and that's how you create these curves. And then let's say this little drop is way out too far. If you notice, it's going to follow it. But I want to go down, and it'll just make this big curve. Here, let me show you. See how it like does this little stupid curve? To fix that, you grab the main point again, and you just move it, and try to be very careful. And see how it just pulls it back in? And then that helps with making the curve. Next, you fill that path with your foreground color, which is this one right here. And then you delete the path. It looks like poop right now, but it'll look better later. Next, you just basically create a little bit darker of a color of it, like that. See how that difference? And name the new layer, so that way it goes better with this. And you basically go through the bottom of where the lip should be. Oh, see? That's a dead trick. Alright. And then you just go like that. And by the way, guys, it is alright if you go outside of the bottom one real quick, because it's going to cover it, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Fill path, foreground. Whoa, what did I just do? Fill path, foreground. Delete the path. Now here, if we made that mistake where you can't really see it, this is a little trick I did where you take the color and you can darken it even more just by, whoops. And see how it has a little bit showing? You just take this layer. Ooh. And that helps. So now, when you zoom out to 100%, just looks like a pair of cartoon lips. And that's how you do for shapes. What time is it? 4 already? Dang. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to like do the outline of her nose, like how I did mine. So what you do is, again, you make a new layer, go to the top, so name it nose. If the skin color is about that color, like I just used the drop and just got a skin color, I just make it a little bit darker, like so. Make sure you go to your brush tool, go to the circle, and make it about, depending on the picture, you go for the size. But I'm going to do mine at 5. And then you go to your pen tool, zoom in, do the outline of her nose, looks really sharp. Alright. So like that. Alright, click, and this time you're going to go to stroke path, and you want to simulate the pressure and choose brush. Like that. So now, it looks like an outline. Now if you see, it does look like it's a little bit too thick, so what you do is you just go back until it doesn't do that. Press Control Z, and then it goes back a step. Control Shift Z goes forward a step. Go to the brush. We're just going to make it a couple of things smaller. Like 3. Pen, stroke the path, stimulate the brush pressure, and there we go. And that looks more natural. Alright, so guys, that's basically how I did my whole thing. If you guys want any more tutorials, if you have like suggestions or whatever, then just leave a comment in the description. Or, I mean, leave a comment in the comments thing, and I'll read it, and then I'll do that tutorial. So this is what it's basically going to look like if you're all done and you have like different shapes and all that. So basically what I use the outline for is to outline the shape, like noses, ears, like the little lines inside your ear and like all that stuff. For creases, like in the arms or whatever, if I can show that off. Like, I'll do like an outline for the arms, like right here, and I'll do like a crease, like right there, and I'll also do the lines for like the hand and all that, just to like show off the really like small and like features, like the really small features, and that's when I'll use the line. But for like the body, I'll do like one big one for the body, and then I'll do like a couple of small ones where it's like these white pieces, like where it's highlights. I'll go a lighter color of the body, and that'll show off all these highlights. So that's basically how you do it. If you wanted to know how to do the hair, all it is a basic, it's a lot of different shapes. Like you do one rough one of her whole hair, and then you do like highlight one where it's like all of these colored ones, you do a different shape. And then for all the dark ones, you do a different color shape. And that's basically how you do it. And then it should look a little cartoony and come out all good. So comment, like, subscribe, favorite, do all that cool stuff. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.